So while I was trying to convince my family to let us get married, we
We
broke up.
broke up.
Used to do anyhow.
Must you always go and meet your daddy? Your daddy, your daddy.
Hello.
Stay with your mom. See how she's sweating. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. I'm proud of you.
But also just say small truth inside 10 years of managing my excesses.
Hey. Oh. Hello.
Hello, welcome to our channel.
Yeah. Our channel.
You know the reason why she did like this because my money is our money.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Her money is her money. What a life.
But we still end up spending it for the house. That's the irony of the whole.
Well, welcome.
Welcome to our
It's
channel.
nice for you to decided to join us here today. We hope that you find this is a broadcast now. We hope that you find this video inspiring. Okay, so we're celebrating our 10th year together as man and wife,
Yes, so husband
and
and wife.
and we thought to share our journey so far, our journey thus far, and so this is why you're here, and we're really glad that you're here. Please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification button.
Button just down there, down there.
All right, welcome. So we are setting out to talk about 10 major things that we have picked up, or that we have learned, or that we have come to know, or that we are living with, whichever it is. Okay, but we want to share 10 things with you that we have learned over the last 10 years. 10 things that we're sure will inspire you. This will be relevant to newlyweds and also to after newlyweds is what?
Middle word.
Okay.
Forever.
We're sure this will be relevant to anybody, whether you're a married person or you are aspiring to get married sometime in the future. Okay.
Like someone I know.
Who do you know?
The person is smiling already.
The person watching us from
yeah.
Wait, is this the person inside the camera, outside the camera, or behind the
Just
camera?
leave it like that. Just leave it at that. Leave it at that. Let's just continue.
Okay. All right. But see, before we jump into delve into telling you about our about the 10 things, all right, we will take a few steps backward and talk about how we met, all right, and how we got to be married, and then we can talk about the 10 things.
And how we are staying
married. Now, this part it is not scripted.
unscripted.
Completely raw. Okay. So I'm not even sure how we want to start this because we didn't talk about this. We didn't talk about.
We'll start from the beginning.
Okay. My only concern is that this beginning part, the story is always different.
We will tell the story how it is. You've heard about vintage points where everybody has their own ideology about how things happen. That's what's about to happen.
So the challenge is whose vintage something are we going to? Will people take home now? Okay, you know what? I'll let you have your way. I'll let you have your way. You go ahead. I wish I had water here to be or wine. I wish I had wine to be sipping while you are telling them your story. All right, tell them.
On how you met. Mine is going to be very brief. No, my husband and all. You love to hear his voice.
Really?
Oh
Excuse me.
yes, you do.
For this thing you just said now, I will say only 30,000 words.
So I'm going to be very brief, straight to the point. No long gist. So my name is Joy, and his name is Manus.
I'm sure they know that.
And wait now, I'm telling my story now.
Sorry.
How it started. Joy
By
now
our names.
and Manus now. Two different entities. Then he was brought into Harvest House, then the church to come and train the choir. He came to train choir. So I need to be training choir when
Please.
seen as woman.
Hello. That's not
Anyways.
how to tell the story now.
Anyways, they brought him to come and train choir member. When he came, everybody were putting out their best words, showing off. Yes, I can do this, I can do that, trying to impress this young man. Then
This was in 2009, by the way.
yeah,
Somewhere in
ago.
August 2009.
Yeah, he came, and when he came, what even happened? I think I traveled. Yes,
You were,
I
you
traveled.
were in Dubai.
Yes, I traveled. Then when I came back, I was like, that you learned I traveled. I said, yes, I traveled. I said, I think you said, oh, did I get anything or something?
Yeah, I was asking if you got something for
if
me.
I got something for him. In my head, I'm like, get something for you. I thought, oh, well, not really. But we are sharing chocolates.
You should know.
We
First,
can
hold
give
on
you guys
first. Wait,
chocolates.
you should know that this girl was as good as a snob. She was in church. People hardly even say hi. Like they are afraid
It's not that
of
bad.
talking to her.
Oh, not that bad.
Everybody thought,
I was
all
not
the
that
young guys
bad.
thought she was in a relationship already because she was not talking to people. It was after we started dating that people actually even believed that she was single. So she was
not that bad.
always uptight,
Babe,
straight,
not that bad.
and all of that.
I was just an independent person, serious-minded person. Then I was a banker. I was very
That's why I
serious.
always carry straight face.
I was guy. I had targets. I was thinking of how I was going to meet my target for the month.
That's why I always
Exactly. But actually, I was actually a very, very serious person. This man has changed my life. As in, this man has
Wait.
changed my
Is that supposed to be a
life.
compliment or an insult?
Jesus!
She said she was a serious
I was a
person,
very
and
serious
I changed her life.
Do you know that?
So I have made her.
Of recent.
I pray my mom does not get to
I
see
did
this video.
something at home, and my father actually turned and looked at me and like, Joy, is that you? I said. Anyway, back to the story.
Okay.
Back to the story. So he asked if I brought something for him, and in my head I'm like, brought something for him. Like, I don't get. Anyway, we are sharing chocolate, yeah. Then he asked for my number. Yes, he asked for my number.
No, you're missing one point.
Which point now?
So you were away, and then it was your birthday. All right. So
No. You asked for my number before my birthday. Let me tell you. Chill.
Okay. Now.
Just sit back and enjoy.
You didn't drink wine.
He asked for my number. I gave him. He's our organ now. So I gave him the number before they say she's a snob. I gave him my number, and my birthday came. Expecting this young man to call or send message like, oh, happy birthday, because it was everywhere. It's Joy's birthday, blah blah blah. I didn't hear from him or anything. The next week was rehearsals, and I saw him. And me, I'm a very forward person. I just walked up to him. Hello, you collected my number. It was my birthday, and you didn't call, you didn't
I
text.
didn't have credit.
And he was like, honestly, he did not answer. He didn't have anything to
I'm
say.
telling you now, I didn't have
You
credit.
know that thing man does when you ask him a question and he goes, actually, in my head I'm like, oh, maybe he did not even have money to buy credit. Let me help his life. Are you on Facebook? That was the next question I asked him. Are you on Facebook?
This is how they are taking this story.
But that was what happened.
Father.
And I said, are you on Facebook? He now said, yes, he's on Facebook. And I said, man, yes. I said, okay. I'll send you a friend request. Went home, checked him out, sent him a friend request. We became friends on Facebook. We now started by chatting on Facebook. Because I thought, anyways, so started
So someone that
chatting
cannot
on,
buy credits can buy data.
we started chatting on Facebook. Please, it's my story. Allow me to tell my story.
Story or story.
We now started chatting on Facebook, and that was how we started talking. Chatted on Facebook then. This man now broke another principle of mine. Started calling me in the night. Does not call me during the day. Oh. Will not be doing all night call. A whole me. I will wake up.
MTN midnight call.
And MTN midnight call that year. That's how I will wake up. I'll be talking to a man. I'll be talking to a man. And in the morning I have to go to work. Oh, I have to go to work as early as 8 a.m. I have to go to work. I will talk to man till at about 4 a.m. or like please, I need to sleep.
Oh, but wait, what were we saying?
I don't know. Come to think about it. I don't know. I don't even know what we kept saying. Almost every other day we're on the call all night, making midnight call. But it was actually interesting and fun to talk to him. Have you spoken to this man before? Ah, Jesus. This man has wisdom. Has head, as in God blessed him. So talking to him can never be boring.
Yeah.
Well, let me pause on my story. Oh yeah, you can continue.
Okay, so I'll give it to you. It's okay, it's fine. We'll stay with that story. But if you see me anywhere you see me, okay, just ask me. I'll give you the real one, the real gist, the one that she does not like to hear. All right, I can't tell you that one here because this is her scene. All right, we'll stick with her story. Okay, so in all honesty, I didn't set out to end up with her. Well, it's really not like I had any intentions. It's not like I was thinking whether or not I wanted to marry her. We just became friends.
Just lied to me.
So as I was saying, we just became friends, and we got fond of each other. I was working somewhere in Maitama with TY Mix, Emeka, Gospel on the Beat, Ify, and every now and then this fine girl, touchly dressed, with chip,
Say that again.
will come by the office, and my bosses and my colleagues were like, "Man, who be this girl?" And the contrast was too much because I was just one broke guy with, I didn't even know where I was headed in life. And I mean, the contrast was,
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
I don't even know what I said there.
it didn't make sense.
I just
Really,
liked him.
it didn't make sense. But then she would always come by my office. When we at that point, we're not like officially dating. And then I would tell my guys in the office, "No, really, they say, I so not good." They say, "No, really, we're just friends. That's where they start now." I'm like, "No, really, all of those kind of things." And then we grew so fond of each other. I mean, saying that we're talking like every now and then. And then this day came. She wasn't feeling well. Yeah, she wasn't feeling well that day. And then she called me and told me, okay, I think over the night she had told me that she was not feeling well. And I was supposed to travel that morning for a meeting in Jos. This was in 2010 already. I was supposed to travel for a meeting in Jos. And so I decided to stop by, to see her. The place where I was squatting, when someone is in 5, and she was living in zone 6, so not too far. So I went by to see her. Then I got into the house, and there she was. Like, I think you brought in your mattress from the bedroom
inside
to the living
sitting
room. So you're lying there, and then, oh, wow, what's wrong with you, and blah blah. So I mean, I stayed there. Someone that was supposed to be traveling as I sat there, and by the time I looked at my wristwatch, it was like maybe around 2 or 3 p.m. And we're so engrossed in the conversation. And then it was at that point, I officially asked her out. That day I said, I asked her, remember the transfiguration experience, where Jesus was meeting with some heavenly beings. I think that was Moses and Elisha or something. And she said, yes, remember. And I'm like, remember what happened that the disciples now came to Jesus and said, can we pitch tents here? Can we stay here forever? That kind of thing. And she said, yeah, she remembers that scripture. I'm like, so that's the same thing I'm asking you. Is it okay that I pitch a tent here, and stay here, and I mean in your heart forever?
I don't know. Why are you feeling yourself right now?
See, I just agreed for my own posting right now.
Wow. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you.
If not that I'm married, I would have accepted my proposal. I'm telling you. So, I mean, and it's just like, okay, I mean, there's no way she would have said no to a cute guy, so, I mean, so we had to. Yeah, so officially we started dating then. So one of the first things that would become very obvious that I was dating someone so amazing was that my life was gradually changing. Gradually you could see that my dress sense was changing. Everything about me was beginning to change. And there's something I'm going to talk about when we're going to mention the 10 things that we've learned along the way. That's really started from when we started dating, which was how that anything she did not like about me, instead of complaining about it, she would make a move to change it by herself. If, for instance, she didn't like the perfume I was wearing, she would buy me a perfume rather than tell me, I don't like your perfume. Yeah. So that statement, you say, be the change you want to see.
Change agents. I learned that from my mom anyway.
So sometime in 2011, we decided to get married. Yeah. We decided to get married. We went to see our parents. Her mom is late. She went to see her dad. My dad is late. I went to see my mom. and my elder brothers. I'm the first child in my family from the back. From the back. So I had to go see my big brothers. I'm the ninth biological child of my parents. I said biological because I have other ones. So I had to go see my big brothers, like first, second, and then my mom. My family is not a dictatorship kind of family. They won't tell you how to live your life or what to do. They won't tell you who to marry or who not to marry. So I was expecting to just get, okay, let's raise money for you. How much do you need? Let's continue, that kind of a thing. But then they told me no. Why? And they told me you're not ready. What do you think I'm not ready? Apparently I didn't even have a house. The first time I ever paid rent was when we got married. I was squatting. Okay. So they were like, go get a house first. And when you get a house, then we can have this conversation. But in my thinking, I'd rather pay rent when I'm just about to get married. Like 1 month or 2 months when I'm about to get married. Because, it didn't make economical sense, to pay rent of a house that I'm going to stay with my wife, pay for it like 11 months before wedding, then 1 month after wedding, I have to pay rent. Do you understand? So I said, you know what? I'm going to get a house. I want to get a house like 1 month or 2. So while I was trying to convince my family to let us get married, we broke up. You heard me right. We broke up in January
2020.
2020.
2012.
January 2012, we broke up. You know what? You have to come back. Um, you have to come back for the next episode to know um, what
What happened
happened
next?
next. All right. So please don't forget to click the notification,
Subscribe.
subscribe, and notification button so you can know when the next video
That's
is
the
out.
bell. Just click on the bell. Click on the subscribe button. See you guys.
See you in the next video.